To drill a tough porcelain tile, you can forget about using a masonry bit or a dedicated tile drill. There are different grades of porcelain and some is softer than others. If you get a soft grade porcelain, you might have a chance of getting through with one of those drill bits, but if it's really tough porcelain, you won't have a chance of getting through it. In that case, you're going to have to use a diamond tipped hole saw like that. That's a smallish one, about 8mm, and that's a larger one that you'd use to make an hole for a pipe. Now ideally, if you're using a drill bit like this, you're better off using a pillar drill, and you can just drill straight through that. Just support your tile and make sure you spray it with water to cool it down as it's going through. But if you just need to drill an hole through for fixing something, and you need to drill an hole of that kind of size, obviously you don't want to be using a pillar drill. And if it's fixed at a wall, you obviously can't use a pillar drill in that position, so you're going to have to use a different method. It is important when you use these kinds of drill bits that you cool them down with some water when you're using them, else they won't last very long. And if you're drilling really tough porcelain, they won't last long anyway, so if you're buying them, you're better off buying a few. So now we're going to drill an hole in this tile using a dedicated diamond coated hole saw. So again, we're going to use a piece of masking tape, which will help us get started. So that's the actual bit that we're going to be using. Ideally, you'd use something that kind of size in a pillar drill. It's not always possible to use a pillar drill, so sometimes you do have to either get a special guide, or you can start them off the way I'm going to show you to start them now. So what you need to do is get the drill actually moving and just start it in that position. Once you've got started, you can then lift the drill upright and then drill through the tile. And then what you'd normally do is fill a spray can like this with water and spray it to cool it down. But in this case, we're just going to use a cap full of water. And that didn't take long at all to go through there. And it is quite a large size hole that. You could probably get a 15mm pipe through there.